To turn on your delta, plug the power cord and press the green button on position 1. When the device is on, just wait for the operating system to load and it will automatically enter the main menu. When you turn on the device, it will need a few minutes to warm the water contained in the bag to the right temperature. The main menu of the software is very intuitive and allows you to choose between various ways of setting the treatment. The easiest way to set up a treatment is to select a body area from the anatomical model. All you have to do is select the area in which the patient's pathology is located. For example, if the problem to be treated is in the shoulder, select the upper part of the torso and all the possible pathologies for this area will appear. Look for the one your patient has been diagnosed with in the menu, select it, and the device automatically will set the parameters accordingly. Press Start to let the treatment begin. The second way to set the treatment is by selecting a pathology. In this case, the distinction is by tissue families: muscle, tendon, osteocartilage tissue, bags and fascias, neural. After selecting a type of tissue, look for the exact pathology that the patient was diagnosed with. Select it, and again the machine automatically will set the treatment parameters accordingly. The third mode is by choosing the structure of the area to treat and the depth of the treatment. In this case, there are two parameters to set: the structure, which can be muscular, articular or mixed, and the depth of the treatment, which can be superficial, intermediate, deep or scanned. Please note that scan depth is an automatic modality that moves the point of maximum heat at different depth levels during the treatment. When you're ready, press OK. Now the machine will start the treatment. The fourth and last way to set up a treatment is by manually selecting all parameters. But please note that this modality requires in-depth knowledge of the equipment. To define the parameters, please use the white buttons at the bottom of the main screen. It is possible to adjust the temperature of the water inside the bag, the delta value, which regulates the depth of the treatment, the watts or maximum power delivered by the generator, and the duration of the treatment. Another useful command of the main screen is the one to inflate and deflate the bag. Moreover, there is the modulated power button to carry out a lighter, pulsed treatment in which the delivery of energy is not continuous but alternates active moments with short breaks. There are also buttons to raise the intensity of the treatment, while increasing the temperature of the liquid in the bag and the delta, or decrease the intensity by lowering the temperature of the liquid in the bag and the delta. Modulating the temperature using this button will not cause you to leave the automatic mode. With the central button, you return to the original setting. Let us now look at the graph, which shows in real time the exact temperature at each depth of the treated area. The center of the graph, which is the light-colored circle, represents the center of the treatment, the area where the temperature is the highest. Comparing the color with the graduated scale on the right, it is possible to identify the temperature reached both in this area and in the surrounding tissues, characterized by the various bands of the grading color. The metric scale on the left, on the other hand, allows us to determine the depth of the area where the peak of heat is reached.